Hello everyone. This video is just meant to be a couple tips on how to add events to a Google Calendar, specifically the ones that we're using for our shared spaces in the building. As you can see, this is my calendar, and on the left-hand side, you can see other calendars listed. I have my calendars closed off just to allow for more space for viewing other calendars. You can do that by clicking on the little caret. The calendars for this building should be listed underneath other calendars for you as well. So you can see what calendars along here I have selected to view. If I chose not to view one of them, I would just click like this and get rid of them. So that's kind of an easy way to sift through them. Otherwise, if you start adding everyone's calendars, it can get super hard to view. So I try to just view the calendars that I need to look at for the moment. When it comes to adding an event, there's multiple ways that you can do this. This is the way that I find to be the most simple, but it's not the way that you have to do it. It's just a way to do it. So if there's another way you know of that you're more comfortable with, by all means, continue to do that. This video is just meant to give you an example of a way that you can set it up and to try to help you avoid some mishaps. So if I needed to create an event for Tuesday the 29th at 10 a.m., the first thing that I would do is just click on the calendar at 10 a.m. You can create an event simply on this page by typing in a title and changing whatever calendar you need it added to. Changing the calendar that you need it added to is the most important part. That's what we're going to spend the majority of the time in this video talking about. So you would select LGI space if you were to do it in this simple, quick way. I'm not going to do that though because I want to go in and edit the event. I find that if I go to the edit the event page, there's so many more things that I can change and set up on here. It just makes my life a whole lot easier. So I'll give my event a title. I'll specify the exact time frame that we're going to be using the space. You don't need to fill in where. You could type in LGI or wherever it is that if you wanted to, but you don't need to because you're defining that by putting it on the LGI calendar. So if I scroll down, I will find the LGI space reservation calendar. This is where I need to add this event to. And if there's another teacher that you're working with on this project, you can type their name in and add them as a participant so that this also is something that they're notified about. That is, again, is not necessary. I wouldn't change the event color for anything that you're doing on any of the calendars for the LGI space or the CARE space or any of the shared calendars in our building, only because having a color that denotes that room helps make things a little bit easier. So I'm going to click Save. I'm not going to send. This only popped up because I added Elena as a guest. So now you can see my event is on the calendar. Now, if I decided that I don't want to do this on Tuesday, but I want to do this on Wednesday, and I pull this over here, it's going to ask me if I want to update Elena. I'm not going to worry about that. But you'll see that everything kind of just gets smushed. So there's nothing in Google Calendar that we have that warns you that, hey, Elena already had that time booked for her CPI training. That's something that you need to check yourself. And the best way to check that yourself is to just make sure that you're only viewing the calendar that is in effect for this project. So I got rid of my calendar and I got rid of all of the other calendars that we would be working with so that I'm only looking at LGI. And now I see that Elena already had LGI reserved and I shouldn't be putting my event on top of that. So again, once you have your event created, you can just drag it and move it to anywhere that you please within the week, as long as you're in the week view. So I'll move it to 9 a.m. on Friday, and this is a little bit of a better space. So to wrap everything up and just do it in a little bit of a quick explanation, To create a new event in Google Calendar, click on the day and hour that you would like to create that event. Click Edit Event. Type in your title. Fix your time frame. Change the calendar it's listed on. Click Save. And check to make sure you're not blocking anyone else. Hope this video is helpful. If you'd like me to sit down and go over it with you, I'd be happy to. Just let me know. Thanks and have a great day.